You wake up to a sudden shake of the ship and the murmurs of your peers as their feet scuttle down to the deck. You slip on the barely sewn together coat your father gave you when you were a child, and embrace the frigid sea breeze as your eyes adjust to the melancholic yellow light casting over the sky. Your heart holds heavy as your breath leaves your body, as a giant beast, a great whale, soars from the clouds, and the person you called a friend watches on with betrayal clinging onto their shoulder. The potential before you seems limitless, but can you even take the first step? Good morning! My name is Derry, and today I wanted to talk about what projects I'm excited to work on. And one of them is going to be recorded today. I'm doing one of my first collabs. I'm not going to share a lot of details, but I wanted to just communicate that kind of milestone for me. I haven't done a collab before, so I don't know how it's going to go or what to expect, but there's some lovely people contributing, and I'm excited to partake with them. I'll share more at a later date when I know more details and have gone through it, but as of right now, I'm doing my first collab, and that's very exciting. It is going to be art-based, and I'm excited. That seems really cool. And I also just wanted to share that I'm very thankful for all the kind words and support from everyone. I now have as many subscribers on this channel, Derry Doodles, as I do on my main channel, which is pretty insane. I don't feel like I've been doing a great number of advertising, and I just ramble and draw all day, yet people seem to have a little bit of an interest, which is very exciting for me personally. So again, thank you. I love seeing all the messages just every day and responding to them. You know, I always get delighted when Meme Through pops around the corner. My friend Asker loves to like it as soon as it comes out. I don't even get a chance to post it. It gets published on YouTube, and I try to share it on Twitter, and then my friend Asker just goes, "Hey, liked it, watching it right now. You are amazing." And he does that almost every day, and it makes me so overwhelmed. I'm very fortunate to have such kind people in my life, including you who's currently watching, so thank you. Again, this is a very surreal feeling, and I'm very much enjoying it. It's also very convenient, this channel. I'm seeing this as a bit of a job right now, even though I'm not getting any income from it, any revenue, because first of all, it's very fresh. I don't have a big base for YouTube ad revenue, and second of all, the reason why I see it as somewhat of a job is because I'm using these sketches, these art pieces, to bust out my portfolio, to show the diversity and just how I like to explore. Also, I think it's a good practice to do daily sketches before you get into your work every day, at least when you're drawing, so that's very fortunate. A very wonderful member of the Hightail community, Hakan, who does a lot of work behind the scenes, is currently working hard on a big project. I'm not going to share any details because I don't know what I'm allowed to share and what I'm not, but I'm also contributing to his project, and it's looking to be ginormous, really big, and really, really well made. I am very fortunate to have been offered just an opportunity to help collaborate with it, and it's taken me forever to get my parts of it out, and I want to apologize to Hakan for that, but I'm really excited with where it's going, and every single time I get an update on it, I'm just blown away and jaw-dropped at the sheer scale of what he's trying to accomplish. Lastly, I am working on my own personal projects, my Grand Story Crygy. I am working on it in earnest, but it's a bit difficult to start since I have no examples for how to create this story in the way I'm trying to. It's very intimidating as a result. You see, at first I was trying to approach it as a sort of webcomic, where I would just post the webcomic across multiple platforms, and then I would cut them up and turn them into a YouTube play. Each panel would be a little scene, there would be narration over everything. Although I'm not sure how exactly I want to approach it. Something else I'm trying to do is I'm trying to write the story in a non-traditional manner. I don't want to do a script. I don't want to do a big old storyboard. What I want to do is I want to be playing in my world and then sharing what happened when I played. I've been creating this world since 2012, not every day, of course, and it's gone through a lot of different iterations, but I am very proud of where it's at, and I really enjoy it. It's a world I would very much like to be in, so I want to explore that world through the lens of partaking in it, playing in it, enjoying it, rather than just telling you what the world is like. I want to experience it with all of you. I want to experience it with everyone that consumes it, because I think that's just a very wonderful way to approach it. As a result, I'm going to be using a tabletop role-playing game engine that you can play solo called Ironsworn to power the storytelling elements of it, as well as give mechanical grit so that I am always on my toes, thrown for twists, and feel like there is weight to everything. So if something bad really happens, it might be because I rolled wrong. Or I took a fortunate circumstance and added a dark twist to just really explore the potential of it. I hope the kind of narration at the beginning of this is some good insight into how I want to kind of convey elements of the story through dialect. Of course, there's going to be a lot of pretty visuals, and I've been testing out a bunch of different ways to transition from frame to frame today, and it's been very fun. Yes, big story. I'm not sure if I'm going to approach it from the comic format right now. I would love to, but comics are a lot of work, and then also trying to do it in a YouTube format is even more work. And I'm not sure if that's going to be the easiest medium. I might eventually go back and turn it into a comic, or I might just fully commit into making it a comic right now. Although, as of this moment, I want to focus on putting it on my main YouTube channel and creating it into this kind of web series that everyone can partake in, and perhaps even have interactive elements. Within the core system I'll be using, there is tables called oracles, which is an array of different prompts about things that can happen to just help inspire you and help give you a direction to take the place of a dungeon master or a guide in other tabletop RPGs. And I was thinking it'd be really fun to make it so that the viewers are able to submit different kind of actions that can occur. It sounds very fun to me. I'm also not sure if I want to set up the project in a way where I record everything in OBS like a live play session, kind of turn my OBS into a virtual play setup, right? Or do a very heavy editing job. Either way, I want to pursue it through this angle, and that's what I'm currently working towards. And I'm not sure how to do it, but I'm very excited to tackle it on, and I'm working on it constantly behind the scenes. And yeah, this piece today also took a lot of drastic turns. I didn't know what to draw, so I just said I'll have fun with it. So I painted some clouds, and then I painted this girl, and the more I drew her, the more somber she looked. So then I added more storytelling elements to really flesh out the piece and add a bit more nuance and a bit more intrigue into what was going on in it. And I really like how it came out. I like the whale drifting amongst the clouds. I like the couple standing by the rail, and I like the girl in the foreground who seems a bit sad about everything that's going on. I would like to say that I see her as stressed, but you know, it's an art piece. It's up to interpretation. I had a lot of fun making it, though. It was a very quick sketch as well. Those are my big plans. That's everything I'm excited for, everything I'm thankful for right now. At least in terms of the YouTube and social environment. So yeah, that's about everything. I hope you have had a good morning. Take care, and goodbye.